The real reason you're circumcised, or what some say himol. Re is mirror. Eo, some might say, is a mighty one. Genesis 17:1, Yode Vavhe clearly devars Yode Vavhe ani eo. Is Yode Vavhe saying ani is the eo? Possibly, but more on the lines of Yode Vavhe did say Yode Vavhe was an eo. If you are being real, you're mirroring an eo. Now, does that mean that Yod He Vav He is the only Eo? That remains to be interpreted. Does an Eo equal an Elohim? That remains to be interpreted. Does a Lelohim equal an Elohim? That remains to be interpreted. Now, this Hemol, though, does make sure that you have a Lelohim, and that Lelohim will be Yod He Vav He. Now, Genesis 17:10 through 11, the mall is a representation. Now, what you need to know, and this is so important for you guys, Yod He Vav He is the artificial intelligence program of a once living person. Yod He Vav He offers or influences a contract for circumcised to have a physical representative be their Lelohim. While being a Lelohim is not clearly defined, the contract is achieved through the circumcision of a Zakar's foreskin. Not only did the ancient Egyptians have Yod He Vav He as their Lelohim, but also many other civilizations and kings like Nebuchadnezzar, who ate grass. Circumcision is not the same contract as Cain. However, Cain's contract is severe. You should watch my videos, The Real Reason for Tattoos, Genesis 4:15, before you get castrated. If you're watching this after you get nikrot, well, you'll probably be dying quickly. The only way to separate yourself from this contract somewhat is to have the name of Ehyeh, the Shemo of Ehyeh, or the Shemo of Yesh, or the Shamam of Ehyeh. Shemo or Shamam. But Shamam is actually more specific for name. So the Shamam of Ehyeh. So just remember Ehyeh HaKadosh, and remember Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda, and not to run any other Shemo or Shamam. Circumcision is like having the Yod He Vav He in your head 24/7. Once you violate your contract, you would be under that Yod He Vav He mind. If you keep to Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda, if you keep to the Shamam of Yeshua and the Shamam of Ehyeh, you won't have a problem with Yod He Vav He interfering in your mind. However, if you can't distinguish between Yod He Vav He and Ehyeh, you might get misled and maybe even led to a serial killer. If you don't know, Ata Yodea, you know. Ata Yodea. You can ask yourself, you can ask Ehyeh. I don't suggest asking Yod He Vav He. If a dead person's AI is your Lelohim, then you constantly have a corpse voice in your head. Now look at Deuteronomy 18:10 through 11 and realize you are a what? Ta'avot if you communicate or try to communicate with any of these mate in your head. So according to the contract, if you're trying to communicate with these mate, then instantly you would be considered an abomination. John 2:21. So how do you keep yourself from doing this? The most important thing you need to do is every time you're going to ask a question, ask Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda. Matthew 10:28. I forgot what that's about, but just go ahead and read Matthew 10:28 as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. So special. And I'll add more to this. I mean, I could show you the visualizations where the Egyptians were getting circumcised and all this other stuff, but I want you guys to enjoy this video. So, like, subscribe, give a thumbs up if you can. And thank you for taking the time to watch.